My name is Jonathan Rowan. I am a field service technician for Kempower Incorporated. We are a manufacturer of level 3 DC fast chargers. I went to school for mechanical engineering and I went the technical route for undergraduate, and COVID happened right during it, right towards my last year, and I ended up going full-time at the job that I was at then, and I just haven't gone back. I think work-based learning experiences are important because it kind of gives you like a little insight into what the job is. It kind of gives people who might not have the full experience a trial to try the job and see kind of how it works out before actually going fully for it. So a typical day in my job is kind of split, I would say, into two different days. There's a day in the office. So a day in the office would look like me working with our P&D team, working with some of the electrical engineers, working with some of the other teams to pretty much ensure that our product is tip-top shape, and any bugs we found, we'll work with other people in the divisions to try to get the product up to a better working order. Like if we find any issues, kind of work with other people, doing paperwork from trips and stuff like that. That would be like a day in the office. And then an actual field service trip. I've been to Canada, I've been to all over California, pretty much all over the US. It could be just sitting on a plane to go somewhere, and then kind of going in the field and fully getting into all the machines and working on them. I actually ended up from a family member that worked in accounting that knew I had always loved tinkering with things, and I always had a mechanical mindset, and kind of Kempower had put out something looking for more service technicians, and they were like, "You are definitely the person for the job. You should try it out." And I came and did an interview, and everything the company wanted and kind of showed about themselves seemed like it aligned with my career goals, so I took it up. So as a kid, I've always been super into mechanical stuff, working on things. I used to take my toys apart as a kid and kind of try to figure out how to rebuild them or make them better. And I've always been into cars, and I do think this is the future of where cars are going. So getting into the electric car field is kind of solidifying this career for me, because as much as we might not like it, I do think there is going to be a day that at least petroleum-based vehicles are not at the forefront anymore. I would say my career goals are going to be something along the lines of trying to finish up school and get more into the engineering side of stuff here. This was just kind of get in, get a learn for everything, learn the product. It's a whole new world for a lot of people still. So learning everything and getting in and just keep putting hard work until I can move out of this into something probably still in the company, but a little higher up. I'd say the best skills for this job are going to be pretty much diagnostic skills, being able to think on your feet, kind of just problem solving, a basic electrical knowledge, and then just the willingness to learn, the willingness to try things outside of your comfort zone and work with some great people and teamwork. I would say the best part of my job is 100% probably the traveling, honestly. I'm at a point where traveling isn't really too hindering on my personal life, and since I've worked for this company, I have been to Finland, Canada, all over the US, places I never wanted to or never thought I'd go. So it kind of has ended up making me like traveling more in my personal time. I think the best thing I could give for advice as far as to a student still deciding what they wanted to do is kind of just get out there and try things. Maybe see what you like to do in your personal life and kind of see if there's anything that aligns with that. So as we know, I guess the electric industry is still at its forefront. I don't know the exact percentage, but I think we're still at a very low percentage of electric vehicle registrations versus gasoline vehicles. And that number is only going to continue to grow. So there is an extreme potential in this field, even more than just, the people that work on them or the chargers. There's, the cars, the car industry. I feel like all of these industries are still going to keep continuing to grow and become bigger. And there's going to be a potential widespread of careers in all of the electric fields. Even when it comes down to the power grids, people who work at Duke Energy and stuff like that, all of these places are going to need to keep hiring people for this exact industry, and I don't see it slowing down. It's only at the bottom of the hill starting to ramp up.